properly mixing scale model paints in the bottle is one of the most important and often overlooked first steps before you even open a lid. Scale model paints, especially acrylics, enamels and lacquers, contain pigments that settle over time. The heavier particles sink to the bottom, leaving a thinner, less pigmented liquid on top. If you shake the bottle or dip a brush in it without mixing it, you get inconsistent colour, poor coverage, clogged airbrushes and streaky results. Now, for years I used to shake the bottle, or I used to get a cocktail stick and stir it, but what I've been using recently and before is something like this, which they class as a vortex mixer. And I got this from Japan, and I get a little glass bead and I put it into the bottle, put the bottle in this and switch it on. But it's broken. It lasted 9 months and I paid, I think it was about £80, £40 for this plus the postage, the import costs from Japan. But fortunately, Airgoo have brought out their own and they sent me one free of charge, I'll state that now, to review. And it's called the Vortex Mixer. And I'm going to unbox it, plug it in and just see how well this works in mixing scale model paints. Right, so here's the box. It's the Airgoo Vortex Mixer Cordless. So you can charge this up using a USB connector and put it on your bench. They sent it for me for free and they asked me to review it and let them know what I think of it and let you know as well. So on the box you've got a brief introduction of steps so you can fix this shaker. There is an anti-slip pad and you gently press it down onto the pad to allow the feet to fully adhere to the pad. So you get a pad with this. There's a power on button and on the back you prepare the paint, so you put the paint inside, you set the time and then stop shaking, take out the paint bottle. So quite a bit of information there. So you're getting low speeds between 1280 and 1760 RPM. For glass bottles 40 to 100 millilitres. Okay, then you've got medium speed and then you have high speed. For paint bottles 50 millilitres or less, so you know, it says there. High speed operation is strictly forbidden for large capacity bottles over 40 millilitres, along with all types of bottles over 100 ml. These bottles are only allowed to operate at low speeds. Okay, fair enough, I get that. Measurements of it, so it's 164 millimetres tall and then 134 millimeters wide, and depth of it is 137 millimeters. So there you are, and it does come with a Type C cable, Type A to Type C, and there you go, there's all the information there about it. Right, I'm going to open up the box now so we can have a little looky inside and see what we get. So you get a foam top, it looks like. Let's pull it out. So there's the foam top. Oh, there's your cable. Put that down there. There's your cable, and you have, it looks like a tool for putting the bottles in and out, which is good. So there's your cable, and then we'll just pull this out, and I think anything else in here, let's have a little look. Oh right, so there you go, and you get a pad as well. Oh, interesting. So you get this silicone pad. Yeah, it is definitely silicone, and you can put it on your bench. Brilliant. Okay, that's interesting. So let's have a little look at it. It's plastic. It's got the logo there, Airgoo, on it. Sorry about the light. And then you have the power there, so the speed that you can go, and then you have the time. And then they're telling you there a little guide on small bottles on max, medium-sized bottles halfway, and then the really large bottles on small. And then you've got times here: 10 seconds, 15, 30, 60 seconds and 120. So which is interesting. On the back you have the on and off switch, and there's where you charge it, because it's apparently you've got a battery in here as well, which gives it some weight, which is good. and you have these sucker pads underneath as well. So let's switch him on. So now he's on, and then let's have a look at the dials. So I'm going to just zoom the camera in a little bit, and I may have to turn off the lamps. So I'll turn off that lamp and turn off this lamp so it's a bit darker. Hopefully, let's just turn that one off so it's really dark so you can see. The lights are on here, so if you turn the dial carefully, turn the dial, you see the lights turn on to the speed or the power, I should say. They call it the speed. All right, so these go on and down, so that's quite a nice little touch. Then here you can see that it's on 15, so it's a bit difficult to see. So if you turn it, it goes to 30 seconds, 60 seconds, 2 minutes, and then 10 seconds. Very cool. Right. Okay, so you've seen that in the dark. That's on full now, and that's there. Right, okay. Let's bring the camera back up a little bit so we can properly put the lights back on again. Let's put the lights back on so you can see. And inside you have a pinch system. So you've got these metal clips inside. So basically, say you've got some lacquer paint, you just basically push it in. So you push it in and it locks in. Basically, when it hits the bottom, it locks in. That's cool. Very good. But sticking to the mat, let's take the mat off a minute. It's actually stuck to my workbench, so I don't need the mat. But oh, anyway, we'll try it with both. So I'm going to just turn the dial up to... So what size are these again? These are... I should know this off by heart, really. These are 20 mil, aren't they? These are 10 mil. So I can go to the full amount. So I'm going to go up to the full and then put it on for 15 seconds just to try it. And you press the button and it starts. And I'm not holding this. I've not put any moisture on this. It's now stirring the paint. Well, now it's moving. Now it's moving. If I just push him down, oh, it automatically stops. Ah, so after the 15 seconds, it automatically stops. Oh, that's a good shout. And then you go in, take out your paint. Then hopefully, I know I'm going to put it on for a little bit. It should have stirred the paint. Okay, let's find a settled one so I can have a look. Let's find a paint that's settled. So I've got, that's mixed, that one. Is that mixed? Let's have a look. So on this one here, you can see it's got the thinners on the top. Okay. I have mixed this, by the way. I've added thinners to this before I used it. So what I'm going to do is put that back in, like so. Nicely done. Make sure he's tight. He's tight. There is a tool here. I just wonder what I think the tool is for taking out the bottle. So if you pull it out, push it in. Oh, I see. Right. That's so that if you can't get the bottle out, you can use this tool to get it out with. That's fine. Again, we'll push him in nice to the bottom. I'm going to switch him on to maximum, and then I'm going to change this to 30. So at the moment it's on max. I don't even see that in there. So it's on max. Put it on to 30 seconds. I'm just going to put a little bit of moisture on these pads. Yeah, I'm licking it. Yeah, I'm licking. I'm licking. I'm licking. In it goes. Bob him down on here. Push him down. And he feels secure. And let's just press the button and go 30 seconds and see how well this mixes. Press the button. Now I'm not touching it. It seems to have stuck to my workbench. And it's giving it a good old mixy. Where have I heard that before? There we go. Is it 30 seconds yet? It should turn off after 30 seconds. And there you go. Turns itself off. And then you put your hand in. Actually, I'm going to use that tool just to see if it works. Put that in around. There you go. And then you can pull them out. Brilliant. And then we'll have a look and see how well it's mixed. We'll take this off. And there you go. It is pretty well mixed. Just going to see what the bottom's like. This is quite thick LP anyway, or XF I should say. So I think in looking at that, just yeah, it's looking pretty well mixed to me. So I'll be happy with that. I may, if I was using it in real time, I'd probably put it on for a minute, but I'm just doing a demonstration. Another bottle I'm going to try. So I've got some Middlestone Outlaw paint here, and you can see that the pigment's at the bottom and there's the thinner. Again, I'm going to push this into the machine. It kind of moves anyway. And then this time I'm good. I think these are 30. I think these are, if I remember rightly, they're 30ml bottles. I think these are. I think, yeah, 30ml. So this time I'm going to put it in, and I'm going to put the power down to the middle, because it says 50 millilitres to 40 millilitres. So let's play by the game. I'm going to whack this on for 30 seconds and then press the button. 30 seconds this time. Let it go. Now it's been a bit more vigorous this time because I think the bottle is bigger. So you've got a lot more weight to throw around. But as you can see, it's definitely, just hold it, it's definitely moving a lot on the bench. May even be worth just holding on to it. So this is on for 30 seconds, and let's just see how well it mixes. Mixy. And then it stops. I can pull them out. And by the way, this is all running off the battery. This is not plugged in. So there you go. And to be really fair with you, I don't know if you can see that on the camera, that is very well mixed in 30 seconds. Very good. You can buy little glass balls, very tiny ones to put in to agitate the paint, which will probably help more. But I'm very happy with that. So far, so good. I'm just going to try it with the mat. So this is the mat it brings you. It's a good robust mat. It's got texture underneath. So I'm going to see if that helps stop it from moving around too much. And then we're going to go with a bigger bottle this time. Bigger bottle. And I've got some, it said black primer, but it's grey primer. Very, very dark grey primer here. So you can see all the sediment at the bottom there. I'm going to put, this one is a 100 milliliter bottle. So I'm going to push this in so see if it fits. It fits the 100ml bottle. This time I'm going to go right the way back down to the white. So it's going to be a very slow one, but I'm going to put it on for a minute this time, 60 seconds on the mat. Let's have a go. Press the button. And we'll let the magic happen. Actually, if I just, it's not moving. That's actually stuck on the bench. Oh, it is moving slightly, unfortunately, but it's not coming off the mat. So yeah, I know a lot of them come with a bit of plastic that you stick on your bench, but this one is an actual mat, so you can remove it once you finish with it. So I'll say it seems to be giving it a good shake. If I hold on to it and stop it from moving, it seems to be agitating it, but just leaving it like that, probably, I don't know whether it helps it or not, given that vibration. It's certainly shaking my whole bench. Certainly shaking it. Right, so that's after a minute. So this will be a good challenge. Let's have a look. It's all right. There's still a lot of sediment. It has mixed, but there is a lot of sediments at the bottom. So this paint has been left for, I haven't used this because I've got quite a few bottles of this. This hasn't been touched for a while. So bigger bottles, I don't know. I'm not truly convinced by that. but hey ho. I have got this, which I've mixed, because I pre-mix my Mr. Surfacer, and I've got Mr. Surfacer at the bottom there. Let's try it with this one for a minute. Push him in. He's locked in. Let's put him on for 60 seconds again, and let's just see how well it works mixing this one up. And this is my go-to primer. This is what I use. 1500 Surfacer, and I mix it 50-50 with the leveling thinners. So this is what they're recommending, is this speed. I'm just holding it. Now obviously you're thinking to yourself, why go for this aggravation? Why don't you just give it the old Portsmouth shuffle, like, you know? But I just thought, you know, let's just, you know, I'll use a machine, don't get me wrong. I'll show you my original in a minute, which is what which I was given, and they said if you can repair it, you can have it. And so I've been using this other implement to mix my paints. But yeah, this is going on for 60 seconds. I'll probably, if you put it on for 2 minutes, it'll probably shake it absolutely brilliantly, but I'm trying to get it done for the video. So there you go. So if I pull this out now, that's better, isn't it? Yeah, it has properly mixed well. Yeah. Pretty happy with that. So there you go, that's my Mr. Surfacer Grey. Okay. Now, how small can you go? I've got a tin of enamel here. I'll open it up to have a look and see how it looks inside. There you go. And to be fair, that's pretty well mixed anyway, but I just want to see if it fits this at the moment. So we'll put that in, push him in. So you got to push him in, and he goes in and clicks in. It actually clicks in straight. And again, put the machine on 30 seconds and see what happens. Does it go if I turn him up? Would it go quick if I turn him up? Oh yeah. So you can turn him up so he's quicker. So that's at his maximum now. And it seems to have stayed on the mat, which is what we're looking for. It's not moving around the table. So yeah, we'll finish it. Press the button to turn them off. So yeah, so it works with that. I'm just trying to think of anything else it will fit. Okay, the Mr. Surfacer 1500 pink. Will it fit this bottle? Yeah, it does. Switch him on. I'm on full at the moment, but just see what happens if... Look at that. That's on full. It doesn't seem to... It's not coming up. It seems to be working all right, even on full. So you may even get away with putting it on full. It is moving a little bit on this mat. But just hold your finger on it, I guess. Or you can tape it down. Only use a little bit. I'm just resting my finger on it. So yeah, let's have a look. As I say, this is only 30 seconds. Get my little implement out, see if that works on it. Which I push down, don't it? Yeah. As you go. Put it in, locks it in, and then you can pull it out. Great. This is thicker again, so it has seemed to have mixed okay. Let's have a look inside. I haven't used this for a long time. I think this is a fresh bottle, actually. Yeah, it looks pretty mixed in there. You know, it is what it is. It does a job. But so you can change the settings and everything else. Does it work if it's plugged in? That is the question. Will it work if it's plugged in? So I have a USB cable here. And, stuck to the mat. Lock him in. Let's see if he works it. Oh, that's right, turn it off here. So it does work. And you'll see at the front, I don't know if you can see that. If I just cover him up. Is he flashing? The power is flashing, so that means it's charging. So you can leave it and it will charge. Well, Airgoo, I'm quite impressed. Very good. It seems to have done the job. And then when you finish using it, to keep the battery on, you can just turn them off and he won't work then at all. Yeah, Airgoo. Very, very good. I just want to see if it will just work with a bottle on it. Is the suction pads good enough? That has always been the case with these. It's all about the suction. So straight on the workbench, let's put in this bottle here. In he goes, and then put him down to there, and then press the button. We're on 15 seconds. Put 60 seconds on. It seems to stick to my workbench without using this mat. It is solid. Let me just give it. Yeah, that's pretty solid. If I speed them up a bit, will that help? Speed them up. I'm on maximum here, not on the. So it's not moving around the bench. So it is sticking to my cutting mat. Basically, it's sticking to my cutting mat. So they think I've got the suckers about right. So this is on full now on a really big bottle, which they say you shouldn't do. Now I think that it may not cause a big problem now, but it might burn out the motor. Do you know what I mean? Because you're moving a lot of product around. So that might be a reason why they've set it to these timings on the side. But other than that, I'm pleasantly surprised how well it's working. Very good, very happy. I thought I'd just show you this. This is what this is from a science lab, and I got a friend gave me this and said if you can repair it, you can have it. And what happened was the springs inside were broken, so I've been using this. It switches on, and I put the bottle in there and I hold it, and I end up getting vibration white finger from it. Like, you know, that's what I've been using for a while. But the original one, this one here, just doesn't work. I'll show you what happened. You plug him in because it's got to be powered by you, and that's it. That's all I get from it. It doesn't speed up. I've banged it. It never worked. And also these stickers on the bottom are crap because it will just move around the table. So I basically just hold it in position. But that's what it does now, which is a real shame because at the time I thought it was a very, very good product. You could put anything in it. This system was very good. The bigger bottles, obviously, like this, it would shake out. But yeah, that's all it does. It doesn't, nothing. So I stopped using it, unfortunately. So there you go. Anyways, this is what you get. And you get a little tool with it, which comes in a case. So this is it. You get the Airgoo, you get the mat, you get a USB-C connector into USB-A. And I think they still do this because a majority of people now, if I go to houses, they have a 3-pin plug, but they also have a USB-A socket as well. But all told, you get instructions with it, and you also get a warranty card. And if you're not satisfied, you can contact them. But yeah, instructions are basically in every lingo going. That's what you're getting. The mixer, anti-slip pad, the bottle extractor, and telling you there all the information about it. And it seems to be working really well. The only thing I haven't tried, which I must do if you've got the funny bottles like this, put them in, and it even works with square ones as well. Look, that fits in there lovely. So if you've got your Revell, put them on, switch them on. There you go. Easy. Very, very good. And as I said, that's on maximum now and it's not even moving. Very, very impressed with this bit of kit. And I suppose now we better have a quick look online and see how much these are available for. So, Airgoo. What a great product you've now given to us scale modelers for us to purchase. They're on their website for €79.99. I think there's postage involved as well. Cordless, hands-free. The suckers on the bottom seem to do a good job. It mixes the paint well. I've always said, you know, if you've got some of these little glass balls, you can pick them up from Temu or whatever, chuck one of them in as an agitator. That really does help mixing up your paints. Quite, you know, was it just under a kilo, I reckon, in weight? I haven't got scales on me, so I think about under a kilo. It does what it says on the box. It's brilliant. Does what it says on the tin. So if you need something, or you feel that you want to mix some paints and you know, you don't want to use your hand, I think this thing here serves a really good purpose. And again, like I say, it's cordless. The locking mechanism inside is very good. You know, you push it down, bang, locks it in. It doesn't seem to slip the paint, the bottles out or the jars out. It fits your Tamiya, it fits your Revell, it fits your Mr. Surfacer. Anything up to 100 millilitres, this will do the job well for you. But that's my thoughts. What's your thoughts? I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. Leave them in the comments box below, and tell me if you want to go purchase one. I'll leave a link in description as well for you to go and buy one. I'm not affiliated with them. They've given it to me for free, as I've said, and this will find a place on my workbench. I will make a space for it. As I say, it's not a small thing. It's quite a, you know, it's not compact. All right, but I find with the compact ones, they haven't got the weight to it. I think that's the cleverest bit about this, because it's got the battery in the bottom. It gives it some security, gives it that extra. So definitely worth a punt if you're looking to buy one. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, click like. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe, ring that bell, click all to be notified when I release a new video. And in one of the four corners will be other content on my channel you may like. And if so, I'll hopefully see you over there.
Now I just wanna say hey.